we're going to take a slightly different approach to algebra. We're going to start with the answer, and then we're going to do different things to this x to make it look like an equation might look in the book. So x equals 5, this is my answer, and if this was a set of scales, then it would be totally balanced. X and 5 would be on the same level, it's totally balanced. But now we're going to do a bit of maths on x. We're actually going to add 2 to this side of the equation. So we're going to get x plus 2. This will now be heavier, so my balance will tip downwards. So it's not balanced anymore. I've added a number to one side of the equation but not to the other, and I'm not allowed to do that in maths. I have to also add 2 to the other side of the equation. So the trick with algebra is whatever you do to one side of the equal sign, you must always do to the other. Okay, now I'm going to divide the whole of this side of the equation by 10. So I'm going to divide the whole of this by 10. If I do it to one side, I must do it to the other side. So what I've got now is I've got the x plus 2 divided by 10 equals 7/10. And this is what a question in the book might actually look like. And the question is, how can I go from that to work out what little x is? Well, what answer are we going to be expecting for x when we've adjusted everything back? We're expecting x to equal 5. We know that from the beginning. So that's basically what we've got to do. We've just got to adjust everything to find out what the x is. What we need to do that is we need to get x by itself. So the first thing I would do is I would look at the divide 10 here and think, I don't want to know what x plus 2 divided by 10 equals. I want to know what x equals. The most sensible way of doing that, get rid of this 10 down here, would be to multiply the whole of this side of the equation by 10. Because then I would have 10 divided by 10 equals 1. So if I multiplied the left-hand side of the equation by 10, I have to do exactly the same thing to the right-hand side of the equation. And when I do that, I can see here on this left-hand side, I get 10 divided by 10, which equals 1. So it cancels. I also on the right hand side get 10 divided by 10, also equals 1. So this gives me x plus 2 now equals 7. This complicated divided by 10 has disappeared down here and also down here. So if x plus 2 equals 7, how can I find out what x is? Well, I don't want to know what x plus 2 is, I want to know what x is by itself. So what can I do? I can actually subtract 2 from this side of the equal sign. If I do that to the left-hand side of the equal sign, I must do the same thing on the right-hand side of the equal sign. So I then get x plus 2 minus 2, giving me x equals 7 minus 2, which is 5. I get back to the answer that I started with. So that's basically all you've got to do. Whenever you see equations with x and numbers in, you've got to just move all the numbers around so that you get x by itself. And that's what algebra is. Just shuffling numbers on one side, letters on the other. Okay.